Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Jax on that top side of the map. This is a beautiful draft for DRX.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And there was never a moment where I felt worried they were going to have a hole because of a ban. There was never a moment where I felt this is going to be really tough to play out. They don't know about this either. As you can see, the vision for Nongshim, they have no idea. They know.
Yeah, Sylvie a little bit far away from this one is now Dindin. He is, trying to run his way out. There's the permafrost. He will be able to get it. And just so unfortunate, that timing, the fact that Sylvie and the ult from Yehu not quite there. The unending despair.
If he doesn't flash that and gets an impact here as Sponge is here, if he hits this ult on Flashless's ear, Call Me is donezo, and that positioning makes me believe he has no idea.
Yep, he has flash available.
Oh, no.
This is doomed. He's just dead, guys. That is going to be that. Emperor's Divide comes down just in celebration.
Not a comfortable pick for this player. It doesn't seem like in any way, shape, or form just yet. Maybe give it some time, but when the meta calls for it, sometimes you got to play things you're not comfortable with. It's going to come back to bite them a little bit in this series.
Yeah, Sponge does have the ultimate back up and available once again as Rascal might be in trouble. Grand Entrance not quite going to work out for Peter though, as he still had the quickness. Ignite's ticking and he's dead. Not sure about that one. Magnetstorm now working out here for Sylvie as well, as Sponge going to have to go for a fat flash, and he does get it over this wall. DRX, bit of an oath. Wanting to team up, looking for this fight. Sylvie taking a bit of damage. As now, Rascal, information about his position is entirely unknown as he just immediately dives in. There's a Glacial Prison. Sylvie is the one they're targeting, but he's eating a lot of damage. Takes a while, and now Dundun is trying to get on in there. Sponge is relatively low, but he isn't the problem. There's a Drake. It manages to go over to the Sejuani, and Zeri's trying to get the work done, but she's not going to be able to. It's a Hextech Soul in the middle of this fight. That's pretty fun, as now Yehu finds an ulti. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's the Brova quote.
Yeah.
That's a bro song.
Never say it's over till while bro's breathing.
Yeah. Yehu is just wandering around. He's going to get Magnetstorm. Kind of weird that his ultimate goes off there as well, and the Magnetstorm circle was being just encompassed by it, but he's really dead. On the other side of the map, Dundun is probably going to follow suit. They're spending a fair bit of time under the turret, but they can. Sponge is very tanky.
So it should be a trade of turrets too, but it's going to be faster for Rascal. Can he TP bottom and save that bottom turret? I wonder if they want to commit. I guess it's actually not, there's no real wave there for Call Me, so
they might even just grab an in-up, because there is a Rift Herald here as well. Void Might's coming down, so they do a lot of damage to these turrets.
Yeah, I kind of forgot they had the Herald, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this, I wasn't expecting Senna to be this kind of online.
And everybody's just walking down here to defend this turret that I don't think... I mean, okay,
it's not looking very defendable, but there is the Magnetstorm. It's only on to Kehu. That's the only target he's looking for. Sponge is tanking up everything else, and Teddy is just keeping them alive. DRX, the whole squad shows up, and they just smash the fight. They grab the turret. I really wished the K wasn't there. Maybe I could just put a little bit of tape over the screen. Oh no, but the nameplates are on the champion, so I'd have to
Maybe you could just farm it. The two turrets they have is not where the goal is. It's just an all the farm. They have gotten constantly this game. And then, or you have Tank Nihilus, which is even worse, or Kench, right? But in this case, they flexed the Maokai, which was super smart. It's a great draft from DRX, so we're just seeing the consequences of that. Let's see if Nongshim can do anything.
Dundun in a little bit of trouble here as the Drake has been pulled by Nongshim, but both of the top laners towards that top side. We do have the Nature's Grasp, but not a lot of follow-up here from DRX. Maybe an angle, but Sylvie still taking a fair bit. Teleport going to be used by both of these top laners eventually, as Dundun wants to go back first because he lost out on those trades. Magnetstorm does come in from Sylvie as Chiwoo dives on top of Yehu. That is going to be the steal away of the Drake, so we don't have that one. But now Yehu trying to stay alive. Into the backline goes Dundun though, and he finds the angle. This is all Nongshim until now, because Rascal, he's found the angle to get himself in there, but still a colossal win for Nongshim is what it feels like.
Definitely going to DRX. They're even going to look to push down this inner here. Teddy dying so early meant that he was just not able to do damage to like 470.
To potentially contest.
Yeah, and Call Me doesn't have ult. It's going to come up very soon. They need to buy time somehow.
X-Gate going to bring Rascal over, as now Call Me and Dundun are lying in wait, but Rascal perhaps just straight up doesn't care. Call Me getting sniped as well, as Yehu getting some work done, and wow, we are going extraordinarily deep onto this one. Rascal once again has a counter-strike. Emperor's Divide is avoided. This guy's Jax is absurd this game. Call Me going down very, very low. Dundun will be taken out, and DRX, They take themselves to Baron and they find themselves the team fight. Yehu unable to get that particular skill shot, but I think the damage has well and truly been done
here for the side of Nongshim. Jiwoo alone will be able to stave off some of the pressure here, but Calmy doesn't have ult. He barely lived to tell the tale. She's like, well, this is doomed. Doesn't matter how much I can scale. Doesn't matter how big my ult could be in this fight. I gotta just hightail it out.
Yeah, couldn't do anything. The fact that Rascal avoided that Emperor's Divide with a leap strike is kind of nutty.
Like, I think kind of lucky also potentially, but I mean, look, the timing looked like it was intentional.
No, it was crazy. I'm giving him benefit of the doubt for that one because I've been waiting for Rascal to show up this season, and finally he's here, Wolf. We get the guy that was top of the solo kills for 3 separate seasons. Oh man, this is it's absolutely great to see.
And he set the play up the whole thing all by himself on the Fed Jack. So now there's Siege. Pretty insane, but Baron is fading.
It
20
is.
seconds.
Still, Teddy has a lot of range. And Rascal keeping them busy here towards this top side. They have taken 2 inhibitors. Can just look for a little bit of an escape. I don't know about that one, Sponge. That was odd. But
it's a bait.
Going to come in. Maybe it is. As the counter-strike connects. And it's Jiwoo that's in trouble. The permafrost is there, but it's unable to be activated. And Jax goes down. So Sponge may have just baited his top laner a little bit. But that's fine. They got the inhibs. And now DRX counting. They're like, all right, both of them are down. Let's go. Nongshim now going to have to start face-checking their way in already. You can see DRX have started work on this. As now Calmy.
X-Tech is so frustrating.
Yeah. Already, Sylvie trying to get over there. Look at this layering of CC. It's ridiculous. Unending Despair feels aptly named as the Bramble Smash comes down, and in goes Rascal. Finds the counter-strike onto so many. The CC, they're a freight train, just moving one after the other towards Nongshim. Dundun trying to get some work done. The health bars are relatively low, and oh, Jiwoo able to take down the Jax. That is kind of massive. As Calmy, he should be taken out here. It's a closer fight than I expected, to be honest. But DRX is still able to win with a slight advantage.
Is of the essence.
Yep, they're going to have to walk over a sapling if they want to get this one done. It is down extraordinarily low. There's no jungler in this pit, but it is still going to be secured by the Maokai. And the Dragon is now going to just devour Dundun. Peter not able to get in there and help.
Miserably, unfortunately, but it's time to pick up, what is it? I think in this case it'll be the right arm of
that. If you are a Nongshim fan, now Sponge does notice that all of the bad guys are there. And oh my god, Jiwoo taking so much damage. Yehu just killing them from a screen away. The Zeri is just wiped off the face of Summoner's Rift. Dundun taken down as well, and that is just a clean sweep. Calmy, the last man standing. And he's just wondering where everybody went. He may have blinked while that team fight was happening, and unfortunately, now the rest of his teammates are gone. Nexus turrets also are going to erupt, and no time wasted here by DRX at the very end. High fives from Teddy. That is the biggest smile I've seen on his face.